Welcome to the 22 Lions Podcast, your daily blueprint for writing, publishing, and profiting from books. Today we dive into Rights and Editions Multiplier, a 4-step playbook to turn one book into multiple revenue streams without full rewrites or risky spend. In the next 8 minutes, you'll get an actionable, low-friction system you can start using today. Here's the blunt truth most authors miss. Treating a title as a single product traps your earnings. A single ISBN, one file, one marketplace, that's a ceiling. But a title is actually a portfolio of rights, territorial, format, audio, translation, and each of those can be turned into discoverable, revenue-generating editions. Today, we map the fast, repeatable steps to multiply income without reinventing your book. You'll walk away with a 4-step multiplier plan, a simple ROI benchmark to decide what to launch first, and a 30-minute checklist to prioritize editions. We'll cover rights inventory, translation strategy, audio splits and distribution, and format-specific packaging and pricing. Let's break this down with Dan Desmarques, voice of practical publishing operations. Here's the lion's truth. Small, coordinated moves compound.
Thanks, Aria. Let's break this down. Step 1 is a rights inventory, a simple 5-column spreadsheet. Territory, language, format, current distributor or contract, and status, available, licensed, or restricted. Start there. If you own your rights, mark territories and formats that are currently unexploited. Prioritize low-cost, high-reach options first. For most indie authors, that means non-exclusive paperback distribution for international marketplaces, translated digital editions, and an audio edition via a non-exclusive aggregator. Rank opportunities by 3 quick metrics: estimated audience size, expected cost to produce, and speed to market. Give each a 1 to 5 score, weight audience heavier, and you'll have a prioritized launch queue. Quick example: Spain might score high for a personal finance book, but low for a US-centric niche memoir. The inventory makes the decision objective. Step 2. Translation and localization. Don't overbuild. Select 1 or 2 pilot languages based on your rights inventory and marketplace data. Common targets are Spanish, Portuguese, German, and French depending on your genre. Use minimum viable localization, a native translator for the core text. Localize the cover blurbs and metadata, and test with a single price digital release. Cost guide: expect $800 to $2,000 for a quality nonfiction translation, depending on length and translator experience. Set an ROI threshold. A useful rule is aiming to recover production costs within 6 months through combined sales and long-tail discoverability.
Quick clarification. When you say minimum viable localization, you mean ship a translated ebook first to test demand and only then commit to print or expanded localization, correct?
Exactly, ebook first so you can validate with low cost. If the ebook gains traction, move to print on demand and wider distribution. Also, use localized keywords and cover variants. A small cover redesign for cultural fit can lift conversion significantly. Step 3 is audio splits and international distribution. Decide exclusive versus non-exclusive carefully. Exclusive ACX deals can pay higher per unit royalties in Audible's ecosystem, but non-exclusive aggregators let you sell narrated editions across more retailers and international platforms. If you keep rights open, consider a revenue split with the narrator. Common splits are 50-50 on platforms that support royalties, or a flat buyout if you want full control. A practical tip: start with a 15-minute narrator demo for sample chapters before committing. That demo helps you assess performance, pacing, and listener fit without producing an entire book. For international audio, use aggregators that distribute to local platforms. Storytel and Kobo audiobooks can add meaningful reach. Keep your audio metadata localized too. Listener search in local languages. Step 4. Format-specific packaging and pricing. Think coordinated bundles and protective pricing ladders. Example: price the ebook competitively to capture discovery. List paperback at a standard margin for your market and price audio at a premium or use a bundle discount when buyers purchase 2 formats. Consider large print or condensed workbook editions as low-effort extensions for nonfiction. They convert well for older demographics and can be produced through POD with minimal setup.
Great! Now a concise case study to make this tangible.
Case study, an English nonfiction title on productivity, added 2 translations, Spanish and Portuguese, and a non-exclusive audiobook with a shared narrator split. Production costs, translations, $3,000 combined. Audiobook, $2, $500. Timeline, 8 to 12 weeks from order to marketplace. Results in quarter 2. Combined revenue from the 2 translated ebooks and audio equaled approximately the original English ebook's quarterly revenue, effectively doubling total quarterly income for that title. Key reasons it worked: the book had universal concepts, metadata was localized, and the audio narrator matched the tone of the original. Important: this is a concrete example, not a guarantee. Use the inventory and pilot approach to replicate.
Immediate action step, a 30-minute checklist you can complete today. Step 1, open a spreadsheet and list your title, current rights status, and 5 target territories or languages. Step 2, assign audience and cost scores. Step 3, pick one pilot, either one language or a narrator demo, and set a 60-day test plan. Step 4, note the production budget and your ROI threshold. That's it. In half an hour, you have a prioritized plan. Want help mapping your highest leverage next edition? We're offering a free, custom 15-minute 22 Lions rights audit to pinpoint the single most effective next move for your title. Book the audit via the link in the show notes. We'll review your rights, estimated costs, and a recommended launch sequence tailored to your goals. Publish like a pro. Profit like a lion. That's your step-by-step system for today. Apply it and watch your author business grow.